Tá, pensei, né? thing.
Okay. Hello, viewers, and welcome back to another podcast made by the Imperial Media team. I'm your host, Kazami12, and today I'll be interviewing Ali_3621. Ali_3621 is former Grand Duke of Hachery, former Duke of Brabant, and current General of Hachery. Right, Ali, how's your day?
Good.
Right, now, why are you called Ali?
Why not?
Why not? Well, the main question behind that is probably because, like, why did you decide to have your username as Ali and not anything else?
Because Ali is a really good name.
Anything else?
No.
Okay, right. So, what is your position on the matter regarding Skeptice's removal from his Icon position?
What is my opinion?
Yes.
My opinion is that whether the speculations or whether reports were used against him or were told against him, they were all looked at, and I guess that when Skepta and Panda both looked at them, they were valid enough, sufficient enough, and enough to get him removed from his position. I did not really have a big play in his removal. Most of this was just a choice of Panda and Sky Razors.
So basically, it was Pandas and Sky Racer's decision. I'll take that, so yes. Anyway, so did you get like sent anything regarding it, or were you just told about it?
No comment.
No comment. Okay, right. So now, since you're the lands overseer, what do you think about the current state of lands?
What do I see this current state of lands? I think that the lands currently are the most civilized lands you probably get. Before, you're probably known as lands as immature division, people that are teabag, be toxic and all that. As you know, with the shift of overseers and the shift of leadership, this has all changed. Now you can see lands are more proactive, lands are more disciplined, and these are probably the best skill lot you'll probably see from lands.
Now, I know there was a recent court case with lands against Hachery Highcom. What's your opinions on that?
To be honest, that wasn't really my idea. It's not really in my hands. Whatever happened, happened. Like, it was not really. I never took part in it. So whatever was decided about them were decided without me.
I mean, what I saw from when I was at the case, it was mainly because of them being banned unfairly. So
With the ban and the blacklists.
yeah, I know 2 out of 3 of them got unbanned, and then I'm pretty sure Cosmic got all his roles back eventually. Right. So let's go into some questions now then. So what was your first ever duchy you joined?
I joined Saxony.
Now, why did you join Saxony?
I joined Saxony because at that time I was on mobile, and Saxony was the only duchy that accepted mobile. So back then there were only applications, and Saxony was the only duchy that were accepting mobile.
All right.
So obviously I joined.
Right, well, that's a nice little backstory. Well, which duchy did you get HR for the first time, and what was your reaction when you got it?
My first duchy that I got HR in was Saxony. I got lieutenant in Saxony. My reaction was like, yeah, I got it. Fair enough. Not really a big deal.
What, you weren't like happy that you got it or anything?
No, I just knew I was gonna get it.
You just knew because of how good you were.
I don't say I'm good at that, but then it depends on how much dedication and determination you put in.
Okay, well, in your opinion, what's the hardest task that a general has to do?
Make sure that the duchies that he oversees, the divisions that he oversees, they are following the correct rulings. They are not doing anything that goes against the HRE rulings. Making sure they're all up to date. Making sure that they're following the correct procedures.
Well, okay, so now here's a quite personal question, I would say. Where are you from?
I'm from England.
England. Can you tell us what region?
Are you asking where I'm from, or are you asking where my address is? Do you want to know where I work? Do you want to know where I went to school? Do you want to know where I went to primary school? Do you want to know where I went yesterday? Do you want to know why I ate? What else do you want to know?
Just what, like, area you live in, like, you live up in the south or north?
No, I'll have KGB at my door.
That's very interesting. Right, so since you're right. Okay, so what is your end goal in HRE?
End goal.
Yeah, your end goal.
My end goal. Not really thought of that. I'm just happy with general at the moment.
Are you just gonna stay as general, or are you wanting to be promoted to pretty sure field marshal?
No, I'm happy with general.
You're just gonna stay as general then?
Most likely, yeah.
Okay. Well, how long have you been in HRE for?
I've been in HRE for quite a time. I joined around about July 2020, somewhere like that.
So you've been here for quite a long time then?
Yeah, about 4 years.
Oh, well, that's a very long time.
So I just joined HRE before Teddy got Duke of Saxony.
Okay. So, what was your best duchy experience?
Brabant. It has to be Brabant. Under the reign of Monarch. That was probably the best time I've had.
And why would you say that was your best duchy experience?
It's about how we are as a brotherhood. Everyone got each other's back. You won't find this in any other duchy, and it will never come again. The way that the Duke has his knights back, alright. The way that we all have each other's back and we all worked as a team. You won't see this in any other duchy. So this is why Brabant is a good duchy. Now, no comment.
Okay, well, give me a second. Right. Are you bored of Empire Roleplay?
Am I bored? If I was bored, why am I
Yes.
still here?
I mean, are you getting bored of it because of the gradual decrease of people playing it?
I mean, yes, I do find it boring when it gets repetitive. Yes, it does get boring at times.
Yeah. I'm back. Yeah. Cool. Just cut to a break really quickly. Yeah, I need to go because it's quite late for me and my parents are getting quite angry, so Domino will take over. Right, thanks, Domino. Right, see ya.
Are we carrying on or what? Don't know. There's wide things. There's a lot of things I would change. Um, um, one thing I'll change is probably the bloodline rule. That people are held back because of their name, and if they wanna progress, they have to wait until. First of all, forget the bloodline rule. I'll be changing my gods because these guys are pathetic. I've seen donkeys do better than this. I was it to be a general. I don't know. It's just something I like doing. Being general is yeah. It's a Lego game, so it's not something to be happy that I accomplished or something. Apparently no one can hear you on the stream. So it looks like I was talking to myself.
Bruh. Okay, I'm sorry, everyone. I forgot to unmute my microphone on the stream. So for like a few minutes I was just talking to myself. I mean to Ali, but you guys couldn't hear me. I'm really sorry for that. But yeah, cause Ami had to go, so I just took over. But yeah, we'll move on to the next question, which is, what is your current opinion on Agery and Kingdom of France?
What's my opinion on Kingdom of France? I do think that Kingdom of France, when they first released, was doing really well. With people like British in the Highcom roles. But now with the current set of Highcoms, it's not as doing as great as it is. It's not as exciting as it was. Everything has a peak. Now Kingdom of France have long gone that peak. Same with HRE.
What do you think about the French community? A lot of people say that they're kind of toxic. Like most of HRE community doesn't like France.
What did you say?
What do you think about French community? About the people?
About the people? Yeah, they teabag people for a living. Not being disciplined, etc., etc.
Yeah.
So
True.
yeah,
Well, let's move on to another question, which is who who is or who was your favorite duke in any duchy?
who was my favorite duke?
Yeah.
Victor.
Victor Dorian.
Victor Doria.
Yeah. Well, he was banned for promoting people to knights during the crown wars to give them more armor. What do you think about that?
I think that that was such a stupid reason for him to get demoted, and yeah, it was a good reason to be demoted.
Well, another question. Um, did you enjoy being a Grand Duke?
Did I enjoy?
Yes.
In a certain extent, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm sure that job of Grand Duke was fun for sure.
It was challenging.
Challenging. Could you tell us why?
Because you have to remember when I was Grand Duke, DT was the current Archduke. DT dipped, and I was Grand Duke, and I was recently promoted to Grand Duke. So basically, I was head of KI as well, head of knighthood, and I what do you call it? And I had a lot of things need to be solved and stuff like that. And then one little thing I did was the one thing I got fired for. So yeah.
Well, that was hard for sure to maintain everything, to deal with everything, the knighthood and other things. That was challenging for sure. But yeah, next question. How long are you planning to stay as HRE Highcom?
How long am I planning to stay as HRE Highcom?
Yes.
For as long as I can.
Well, I also hope that you could stay here as long as possible. I think that you're a great hiker. And what the hell is happening? The random Azori Livik is just riding us. That's so small, bro. I just lost $20,000 today. Oh my god. Okay. To be honest, we should stay in the spawn to avoid like riding. So yeah, let's just stay at the spawn instead. Okay, so another question. What advice would you give to aspiring players who are interested in becoming a part of a community or even taking on leadership roles within duchies/divisions?
What?
What tips would you give people that are trying to become HRs in duchies?
Advice
Yes.
for someone who is.
Who is trying to become a high rank in a duchy or division?
No comment.
Okay. That's okay. Well, let's move on to the next question. Well, you oversee a lot of duchies like Brabant, Bohemia, and you oversee the division of Landsknecht. So, which duchy
Undefeated
or
education.
oh yes, also that. So, which duchy or division do you like overseeing the most?
None of them.
Okay. Then another question. You had your Ali Doria username for a long time, but recently you changed it. Why so? Why did you change your username?
Because I had the Robux to change it.
Why didn't you want it to stay in Doria then?
Because I am very bad at keeping and saving Robux.
Yeah, that's understandable. Well, another question. What's your opinion on Imperial Media? Do you think
Imperial
anything
Media?
can... Yes.
What's Imperial Media?
Like, we're in Imperial Media. Like, I'm in Imperial Media. Imperial Media is doing this podcast.
Are they?
Yes, we are doing chronicles. We are doing events. That's what Imperial
That's
Media
something
does.
you know. That's something you know, and every single day. Something new every single day.
Well, maybe not me, but we have a whole team of people in Imperial Media that are hosting game nights, doing podcasts,
Maybe
and
if it actually had an impact on HRE, I'll probably know.
well, yeah, yeah.
Well,
But yeah, okay. Maybe you didn't experience a lot of things that Imperial Media did, so let's just skip this question. And I'll ask you something interesting, which is, what is your favorite part of being a HRE general? What do you like doing the most?
Using my 32 armor in every single PR and what do you call it, clapping everyone out.
Yeah, I saw you in a lot of PRs. You were just helping Dutchies with your armor. It's funny. Well, can you highlight any memorable moments of or stories from your experiences in HRE that truly stands out to you?
In my experience,
Yes.
nothing stood out, no comment.
Okay. Well, from your personal experience and involvement or collaboration with members of the Imperial Highcom accumulated from your many years of service in the HRE community, do you think Skyrazor is a competent Archduke? Question
I
mark.
think Sky is a great Archduke. Obviously, everyone makes a mistake. You can't really define someone after one mistake and call him such a bad person. But I do think that with time, Sky would obviously learn better. Like myself, I'm not the most perfect person ever. So with time, everyone just gets better.
Yeah, like Skyrazor did a lot of good things, so if he did only one bad thing, that's not a big deal. Well, another question from your what are your thoughts on the architects ability regarding their effectiveness and efficiency to complete the game's overhaul? Basically, what do you think about the architects and current development state of the game?
No comment.
Okay, okay. Well, then, what is your opinion on HRE card? Should it exist in HRE or it shouldn't?
HRE what?
Should it exist like
HRE
card?
what? HRE exist? What?
No, HRE card. Card.
COD? What's COD? COD? No comment.
Okay, okay then. What do you think? What changes did you made to approach to HRE after the scandal of free ranking XNO, and to what extent have you grown from that?
What was the question?
What changes did you made to your approach to HRE after the scandal of free ranking XNO, and to what extent have you grown from that?
First of all, it was on free ranking. Second of all, I appealed it, which shows that nothing. It was a free ranking. I just appealed it.
Yeah.
What
Well, that
about
was
grown from there?
yes.
What do you mean? What do you mean by grow from there?
Well, did you learn something from your mistakes or something?
Did I learn?
Yeah.
Obviously.
Oh, okay then. Well, you didn't answer a lot of questions today. You skipped like most of them, but that's okay. That's understandable. Not every question has to be answered. So I would like to really thank you for attending this podcast. It was nice to have you here. It was really great. But sadly, we must end this podcast. We asked you every
Finally.
question in a really
Hmm?
short amount of time. Yeah, that's all. We have nothing else. FIFA, sadly. So yeah, thank you for being here, and thank you everyone for watching this great podcast. And I hope to
Great.
see you soon again. Yeah, it was great.